Now, the how-to and what's in there, but I want to give you some tips. One thing we talk about in the book is where you find out where you start is with a pre-qualification or pre-approval. This is like going to a doctor and getting a physical, but it's a financial physical. And what this does, you go to a mortgage company or mortgage banker or credit union or bank. You ask to get pre-qualified or pre-approved for a home, and they'll let you know how financeable you are and at what rate and how much money. Some of you say, well, man, I don't know, man. I ain't got this, I ain't got that, my credit, this, that. If you don't go find out this process right here, you'll never know where to start. You'll never know where to fix what's wrong because you aren't knowledgeable enough because you don't qualify loans. I had clients say, oh, man, I don't make enough to buy no house, or I ain't got enough to put down because they thought they needed some massive amount to put down, or they thought they needed a credit to be a 680, but they got financed for a home with a 587 credit score. You don't know what you need. You're not the expert. The first step I talk about in the book is fighting your fear, because all that's fear. All that's excuses for you not to go do something that's new to you that you just do, man. Because half the reason why you don't own a home or don't want to buy a home is because you don't want the responsibility. So it's like, man, what happened if the roof leaks? I gotta fix it. Yeah, you gotta fix the roof if it leaks. Yeah. Or you can continue to rent. Oh no, Dad, you threw it away. All right, pretend we had this board up again, right? The old one. So we got the house here, the 4 units, and we got all those benefits. So when you're renting, you're busting your butt all week, every week, all month, paying your rent. You gotta look at it this way. Look at it competitively. You don't want to be no sucker, right? So you're paying your rent, and now you're transferring your wealth, your hard-earned money, over to somebody else's family to give their family tax advantages off your back, to give their family generational wealth off your back, to give their family equity and appreciation off your back. They clapping for you. They rooting for you at work. Go to work. Go. Work some overtime. They rooting for you because they're getting power and control off your back. They own the air rights off your back. Off you. Facts only. So I want you to look at it that way. You just working to go get somebody else's family richer, and you'll be going to get your own family richer. Why not do that? So pre-qualification. We talked about low down payments, 3% down. Most banks do 3% to 3.5% down. That's just $3,000 for every 100,000. Oh, excuse me. I'm tripping. I'm about to do $1 million. My bad. I'm on the wrong numbers right now. Also, multiple co-borrowers, something that's very underutilized or talked about. You could have not just one, but two, but three, but four, but five people on one loan. So if you don't make enough, you're making 15 grand at Walmart, but your cousin making 15 grand over at Burger King, gonna make 30 grand together, go get a crib. But you'll laugh and sit back and laugh at somebody else in another community for piling in the house. Oh, look at them all piling in the house. Yeah, but they own it. They own it. They build a family wealth. You want gratification right now. They worry about the next chess move. You playing checkers, they playing chess. They woke, you not. Outside of multiple co-borrowers. And mind you, it's all chess moves. All right, yeah, I really don't want to live with you, auntie. I really don't want to live with you. But instead of you renting and me renting, let's go get this crib real quick. Stay out my way. Give about a little 18 months, 2 years. I ain't never heard no fire engines. I've been in New York and I ain't never heard no fire engines that loud. Now, part of the reason why we teach on the corner, obviously, I thought of this idea 2 years ago. It was because I thought it would be cool to pull up in different neighborhoods, pull out a whiteboard and start teaching. I thought it'd be different. And I come off the corner. But also, what I like about it is And what I don't mind is I want to show you guys how committed I am to you all. So maybe that sparks a little something in you that, damn, he could be that committed, or he could be anywhere in the world right now, but he come to my hood, my community, and stand in the sun and go teach for free? No charge? Maybe it's some value in what he's saying. Maybe he really wants us to have this message. So I don't want you to have it. We need to have this. If we don't do something different financially, it's a critical time in history right now. And without some land, some power, some economic control, we're going to get mopped. Very important that we buy into this. So outside of multiple co-borrowers, you have, what's my other one? What's called future rental income credit. It's one of the well underutilized strategies of buying your own home. See, what it means is, and it may not apply here so much, but when you're buying a multifamily, anything 2 to 4 units, and you live in one side and you rent the other ones out, the bank will give you a percentage credit. Say you rent these out for $1,000 a month. So that's $3,000 a month, $36,000 a year. Now this house might be 400 grand or 200 grand or 300 grand. You might be able to afford that by yourself. What the banks will say is, all right, we'll give you a 70% credit to qualify you of the value of the rent you'll be receiving one day. So that's $25,200 in this case. So now if you're making $30,000 a year, the bank's not going to qualify you just on making $30,000 a year. They're going to qualify you on making $55,000 a year based on the future money you will be receiving. So now you can qualify for more house based on your future rental income credit. 1 to 4 units, owner occupied. Oh, then lastly, these are just some tips. They're in the book. These are some tips you can walk away with today and just have. Some jewels, some gems. Section 8, government vouchers, disability. Section 8, government vouchers, disability, all can be used to qualify for a mortgage. Section 8 is not a rental program. It's a housing program. So now you can take your auntie on Section 8, y'all go co-borrows on the crib, you put your $15,000 up, use a future rent from the other units, and now we'll qualify for more property. So your family's not continuing to pay rent to get somebody else's family richer, wealthier, more power, more control, more tax advantages, and more cash flow. So these are some tips on how to. Things you can do to walk away from this street lecture, this corner.